Hi, I'm Eunice Rambase and I am going to present the multicultural communications and material behavior. What comes into your mind when you hear the word multicultural communications? To start my presentations, I will define first what is multicultural communication. Multicultural communication focuses on the dynamics of communication across cultures and explores not only what happens when people of two different cultures meet, but also what happens when people from a variety of cultures and ethnicities come together in one organization, community, or country. These concentrations will be of interest to those who work with international multi-ethnic corporation and to public service personnel serving individuals from a variety of backgrounds and cultural traditions. Effective communications in multicultural organization is similar to a human-neutral networks, and once it fails, the entire system gets dysfunctions. In multicultural organization, communication is a powerful tool. True information is exchanged, trust is built, and constructive relationship is maintained. To further discussion, here are the 4 types of communication challenges in multicultural organization. First, direct versus indirect communication. Communication style in Western cultures are direct and the meaning is seemingly obvious. Other cultures tend to be more discreet in the way they present their message. As a result, communication between Western and non-Western can result in confusion within workplace. For example, Western cultures, the question might be, is option A and option B more effective? Whereas in non-Western cultures, employees maybe have to imply or suggest a particular option without stating it directly. Second, trouble with accents and fluency. A more obvious challenge within an organizationally diverse workplace is the language barrier among employees, including accents and fluency. Although English is the standard language internationally for business, many non-English speakers can feel unnoticed and unappreciated in workplace because they have difficulty conveying what they want to say in their non-native language. Third, different attitudes toward hierarchy and authority. In any organization, teamwork is essential to success and profitability. However, in some cultures, employees are treated different based on their rank within the organization. Diversity trainings in the workplace should account for negotiation tactics among different cultures. For example, multicultural employees have different ways of presenting an idea to a manager or CEO. In some organizations, employees must present to the higher level members and up to corporate ladder before reaching the executive level. Other organizations have relatively flat hierarchical structures where employees and leaders work as unified team. A lack of cultural awareness can result in disconnected workforce and leave some employees feeling left out and unrecognized. Fourth, conflicting norms for decision making. It isn't surprising that individual cultures have their own way of reaching an agreement and coming to an executive decision. Cultures differ on how long the decision-making process takes, what steps must be in place beforehand, and how much effort should be put in. Unlike other cultures that tend to withhold information until they have performed analysis and comparison before reaching decision, American tends to be very quick at deciding according to the Harvard Business Review article. Employees with diverse backgrounds have different interpretations of language, signs, and other forms of communications. Here are the guidelines for the multicultural communications. First, avoid stereotyping. The best use of generalization is to add it to your storehouse or knowledge to be better understand and appreciated other interesting facet human beings. Second, practice, practice, practice. Only by doing and leaving our comfort zone, we can work towards improving our cross-culture communication. Third, there is not only one right way to communicate. Keep questioning your assumptions about the right way to communicate. For example, think about your body language, postures that indicates receptivity in one culture might indicate aggressiveness. Number 4, make it work. Don't assume that breakdowns in communication occur because other people are on the wrong track. Search for ways to make the communication work rather than searching for who should receive the blame for the breakdowns. Number 5, listen effectively and empathetically. Try to put yourself in the other person's shoe, especially when other person's perceptions or ideas are very different from your own. You might need to operate at the edge of your own comfort zone. Number 6, always respect others. Respect others' choices about whether to engage in communication with you. Honor their opinions about what is going on. Number 7, pause. Stop, suspend judgment, and try to look at the situation as an outsider. Number 8, be prepared for a discussions on the past. Use this as an opportunity to develop an understanding from the other's point of view rather than getting defensive or impatient. Acknowledge historical events that have taken place. Be open to learning more about them. Honest acknowledgement of the mistreatment and oppressions that have taken place on the basis of cultural differences is vital for the effectiveness of communication. Number 9, awareness of inequality, awareness of current power imbalances, and openness to hearing each other's perceptions of those imbalances is also necessary for understanding each other and working together. Number 10, people are multidimensional. Remember that culture norms may not apply to behavior and any particular individual. We are all shaped by many factors, our ethical backgrounds, our family, our educations, our personalities, and are more complicated than any culture norm could suggest. The second topic that I will discuss about managerial behavior. Managerial behavior is a function of ability, motivation, opportunity as are reflected in various circumstances. Here are the list of the qualities of a manager. First, enabling people to move forward in their work and treating them decently as human beings. Being a manager of an institution, company, or organizations, one always wants his employees to show maximum participations and dedication so that company can succeed. In every thick and thin of company, manager is crucial. Constituent is often come into view that most employees are willing to see their company on the peak of success. Number 2, according to the Abraham Maslow's theory, sociology, safety, belonging, love and self-esteem, and self-actualizations, an employee's psychological needs include his physical need to maintain his basic necessities like food and shelter. Safety needs involves security and protection. Belonging and love include to establish meaningful relationship with others. Esteem needs involve self-confidence to maintain his status and reputation. Once above 5 necessities are secured, then the employee in real terms, he put his best efforts for the success of the company. Third, the neuroscience of trust. It shows that high engagement defined largely as having a strong connections with one's work encourages feeling like a real contributor and enjoying ample chances to learn consistently leads to positive and outcome for both individuals and organizations. Number 4, be an ally. We view all allyship as a strategic mechanism used by individuals to become collaborators, accomplices, and conspirators who fight injustice and promote equity in the workplace. Through supportive personal relationships and public acts of sponsorship and advocacy, allies endeavors to drive systematic improvements to workplace policies, practices, and cultures in a society where customers, employees, and investors increasingly see equity and inclusion as not just a nice to have, but a must-have. Allyship by an organization, senior leaders has become essential. Lastly, effective leadership. In understanding employee motivations, finding ways to help meet their needs in your managerial behavior, leading by example, you create a work environment in which employees are likely to remain loyal. You achieve this by practicing effective leadership. That's the end of my topic. I hope you learned something. The next presenter is Miss Sheila Maris Gloria.
Good morning everyone, I'm Sheila Maris Gloria, your last presenter. I'm going to tackle the project management profession and standards. Project manager is the relatively new profession only formed in the recent years. As the result of development of various branches of economy, the international environment has taken different kinds of measures to promote professionalism in project management and common specific understanding of the project manager's profession, such as creating the project manager certification system, developing professional standards for project managers. However, there are still deep discussion of whether the project manager is a distinct profession independent of any single sector, or if it should be tied to a particular field such as construction or IT industry. In order to understand this, it is necessary to look at the main stages of project manager professions. In the past year, project management has no formal standards. Anyone could call themselves a project manager, and they have still emerging professional bodies. According to the research, one of the biggest problems in new project management system is that anyone can call themselves a project manager, and since it is not a state-regulated profession. Present, project management has specific skills and experience that are expected for project manager. They have now a formal certification and registration of project managers. They have a strong professional bodies, and they can still be a project manager without certification. International professional bodies and local professional bodies. And these are the two famous international professional bodies, and one of them is the Australian Institute of Project Manager, or AIPM. It was formed in 1976 as the Project Managers Forum. The primary role of this AIPM is to improve the knowledge, skills, and competence of project team members, project manager, and project directors, and also to promote the understanding of project management among the community and at all levels within the organization. AIPM certification. The Australian Institute of Project Manager issue a certificate to be a registered project managers. A registered project managers, it is the AIPM's project management certification program. It involves an individual design competency-based workplace assessment program. Next is the Project Management Institute, or PMI. It was formed almost 40 years ago in the US. PMI is the world's leading not-for-profit membership association for the project management profession, with more than 500,000 members and credential holders in 185 countries. They are recognized for advocacy programs that they conduct with governments, organizations, and countries around the world. As they as they recognize and embrace project management to achieve business results. Next, we have local professional bodies here in the Philippines. One of those is PMI Philippines Chapter. PMI Philippines is the officially country chapter of the Project Management Institute, a global organization of project management professional headquarters in the United States, dedicated to the advancement of modern project management. PMI Philippines is a non-profit corporation that seeks to educate its members, as well as share and exchange information and other project management practitioners. Next is the Philippine Project Manager Association. The PILMA promotes the sharing of knowledge on project management practices in the construction, manufacturing, and information technology industry to ensure the profitable and sustainable projects. Project Management Career. According to a study by the Project Management Institute, between 2010 and 2020, 15.7 million new project management roles will be created globally, and the project management industry is slated to grow by $6.61 trillion. An expected 12% growth in demand for project management professionals will result in almost 6.2 million jobs by 2020. These figures by PMI show project management is a top trending profession. The need for professional project manager is proven by the requirement included in the public procurement regulation for project managers to have appropriate higher education in project management or an internationally recognized certificate. In addition to the defined education requirements, a project manager is required to have appropriate experience in project management as well. Research shows that project managers are most requested in the construction and IT industry. Also, they are requested in insurance, logistics, banking, and even in personal management field. What is Project Management Professional Certification or PMP certification? It is the world's leading project management certification issued by PMI Incorporation. It recognizes project management as fundamental skills of any consultant and their professional teams. There are over 700,000 certified professionals and almost 500,000 PMI members. How to be certified? To meet all requirements to take the test, you need to have 7,500 hours of experience in managing and coordinating projects. If you have a 4-year college education, or better, you can qualify with 4,500 hours of experience managing and coordinating projects. How much does the PMP exam cost? The PMP exam is $405 for those with a PMI or Project Management Institute membership, and $555 for those without a membership. Those who have their PMP credential for 5 and up to 10 years earn a median base salary of $113,000 for PMP credential holders who have maintained their certification for 10 and up to 20 years can earn an average base salary of $120,000. If you are a project manager, then you will probably know that you can get an extra money from training and consulting. Yes, those who have PMP certificate can earn a high salary. What is PMP Project Management Professional important? A PMP certification will ensure that clients trust you and know your skill to handle projects on a global level. The current employer as well as the clients will recognize your certification, which will prove to be a testament to your hard work and commitment. PMP definitely opens doors to newer opportunities. It is accepted worldwide and gives better career opportunities, credibility, and increased income for those who have acquired it. A PMP certification can help you connect to global organizations. PMP certification provides you the eligibility to work anywhere in the world. It enhances your professional marketability to a great extent and broadens networking opportunities. You can meet professionals and beginners aspiring to take up the course. Why is PMP certification important in the business? A PMP certification demonstrates that a professional project manager is well versed in global development, talent and resource management, budget management, risk management, and have the ability to manage people. Furthermore, as project management continues to evolve, it is becoming even more valuable to businesses. Let's refer to the Blue Bottle Coffee for example. Businesses and entrepreneurs must embrace a level of mindfulness that allows them to be present, be aware, and be open to new ideas and innovations. Of course, this level of mindfulness is only half the battle. The other half? Of course, it is the project management. With project management, any businesses, teams, and entrepreneurs can take those ideas, turn them into your reality. And that's all for today. Thank you for listening.